Hey guys, Graham Friels here with a Facebook listing ad machine. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can start generating leads on Facebook with your listings. Now, we've used this system over and over again with tons of different real estate agents, and we've seen great results. If you follow all these steps exactly how we show you, you can expect the same. Real quick, before we get started, we've actually created a PDF document for you to follow. It has every single step that we've listed out. So if you want to download this document and then watch this video, follow along, it'll make it a lot easier on you. We'll go ahead and include links in the video, linking to the PDF download for this. And just go ahead and make sure you use this, as it'll make it a lot easier on you to learn what we're doing here. Also, real quick, if you're the type of person who does not like to do this stuff, would rather just pay someone to take care of it for you, well, we would love to help you, and that is what our service is all about. You know, this is the Facebook listing ad machine. We call ourselves the #1 real estate listing Facebook ad service. If you want more information, feel free to visit facebooklistingadmachine.com. Once you're here, you'll be able to learn all about what we do, all the different features of our service, and at the very bottom, you'll be able to see case studies of people who've used our services, testimonials from different agents. And here at the bottom under place order, you'll see all the different packages that we offer, and we make it extremely easy for you to place an order and then have your ad campaign up and running in 24 hours and you start receiving leads off of Facebook. Okay, with that said, I'm gonna break up this training into 3 main parts. First part being a listing website, second part being a Facebook ad creation, and then number 3, how to compile all these leads and follow up with them in a nice and organized fashion. Okay, so number 1, let's go ahead and talk about a listing website. So why would you even need a listing website? Well, the truth is, I don't think this step is absolutely necessary, but it's a really nice, central place to send leads to after they've submitted their information on Facebook. I think it appears a lot more professional than just sending them a standard MLS link or a Zillow link. I think this really helps you stand out as an agent and position yourself as the agent in your market that really invests in marketing. Number 2, you can really automate the appointment booking with you. So on our listing websites, at the very bottom, they'll see a headshot of the agent, and they'll also easily be able to pick a time slot to have a phone consultation with you or set up a showing to see the listing. And again, as I've already said, this really positions you as an agent who really takes the time and invests in marketing. This stands out way more than a simple MLS link. So for the sake of time, I'm not actually going to show you how to build a listing website, as that would take a really long time. But no, this is one of the services that comes with one of our packages for the Facebook listing ad machine. All right, so let's move on to the fun stuff, and that is number 2, creating a Facebook ad. The first thing that you're going to want to do is go to your Facebook Ads Manager. Now, if you don't know what this is or have no idea how to set this up, I'll include some links in this video, again, to teach you how to set up your Facebook ads account. But again, for the sake of time, I'm not going to show you how to actually make that. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you already have a Facebook ads account set up. So once you're in your Facebook ads account, the first thing that you're going to do is hit this button right here, Create. And all of our ads here at the Facebook Listing Ad Machine, we run them as lead generation ads, because that is what you want. You want more leads. You don't care about how many likes your Facebook post got. You want actual contact information of leads so you can start warming them up and turning them into clients. So you're gonna hit lead generation right here. And for naming your campaign, let's go ahead and name this campaign. I usually name it the actual listing address. So for that one house before, it was 1729 Baker Crown Circle. And I might do lead generation right here. That's all we need to do right here, and let's go ahead and press continue. Okay, so once you're in here, one of the first things that you're gonna have to do is special ad categories. Facebook rules have changed recently to where any ad that you run that relates to housing or real estate, you're gonna have to declare this as a special ad category. So you'll click this drop-down menu, and you're gonna hit housing. Make sure you select this. If you don't, your ad will not get approved, and your ad account under severe circumstances could be shut down. So again, make sure you press housing. Once that is done, you'll press next. Here in the ad set name, again, I might just make this the ad or the address. So let's say 1729 Baker Crown Circle, and I might say audience. Here, you're going to select the Facebook page that you want your ad to run from. So in this circumstance, the agent for this listing was Jacob Pets. So you would just select your Facebook page. Now right here, you might have to accept the lead ad terms if you've never run a lead ad before. So make sure you view them and accept them. And in terms of budget, what I like to do is I like to do a lifetime budget. And I recommend at a minimum, you should spend at least $100. Really optimal is around $150 to $250. So let's just go ahead and say $150. And I like to run this over the course of 3 to 5 days. So today's March the 15th. So I might run this until, let's say, the 19th. And I usually like to end it in the evening sometimes. So we might say 5:30 p.m. And again, we'll make that the 19th. Okay, there we go. For your audience, the first thing you want to do is set your location. So we'll go here to location. We're going to press edit. And we're going to go ahead and click out of United States. And what you want to do is search your address right here, the address of the listing. So I'll type in 1729 Baker Crown Circle. There we go. And it's in Linden, Washington. At a minimum, the minimum radius you can do is 15 miles. Depending on how big my population size is right here, I might adjust this from 15 miles to up to maybe 30 miles. If it's in a more rural area, I'd probably up it around 25 to 30 miles. If it's in a big city, I might just stick with 15 miles. And it should be noted that with Facebook's new restrictions, you can no longer adjust the age here. So unfortunately, you have to target all the age differences on Facebook. So you'll pretty much just leave this as is. But the one thing we do get to change is under detail targeting, we're going to press edit. And the first thing that I like to do is type in Zillow. And it'll show people who have an interest in Zillow. So we'll click that. And I might type in real estate. Interest in real estate. And from there, I'll just press suggestions. And I'll do Trulia, Homes.com, first time buyer, house hunting. And just from these, we should have a pretty decent size audience. We have 49,000 people right here. So we're done setting up our targeting. Okay, for placements now, recently, all we've been doing is actually running it as an automatic placement. We've seen the best results with that over the past year. Some people don't like to do that. Some people will still press manual placements. If you do, what I recommend doing is just running the Facebook newsfeed. So get rid of Instagram and uncheck all of these boxes. And underneath here, just do Facebook newsfeed. If you're going to do manual placements, those are the settings that I recommend. But again, what we've been doing recently is just pressing automatic placements, and Facebook will optimize where our ad is seen to give us the best results. Now our targeting is finished. We're going to press next. For our ad name, again, I might just type in the address of the listing. $17.29 Baker Crown Circle ad. For an Instagram account, you can just do use selected page. And I do run single image or video. I'm going to go ahead and click out of this image. It was just auto-populated. And we want to add our own image. Now here's something that I really have been testing out and I've gotten some really good results. And that is I like to make a 3-image grid. And I'll show you what that looks like. I make it inside of a service called Canva. So if you don't have a Canva account, I recommend go ahead and sign up for one. I think they have a free account. And if you have to get the pro version, it's like $12 a month. But once you're in Canva, press create a design. And I'll usually do a custom size. And I'll do 700 by 700. I'll title this 1729 Baker Crown Circle ad. And underneath elements right here, we'll look in the grid section, see all. And I like to use the one that has 3 images, this one. And then I'll press uploads, and I've already had these images saved on my computer. You'll get 3 images of your listing. You'll upload them. Wait for them to load. Once they're done uploading, what I typically do is take the main image from the listing and I'll add it to this top portion. You can double click that and adjust how it looks. Press done right here. If I have an aerial image, I really like to add that one. It kind of gives a nice, unique perspective on where the listing's location is. But I like how this looks. Typically what happens when you do a grid image is I think people see that and think they can just click on the image. And what it does is it's going to open up the lead generation form, which I'll show you here in just a second. So from here, I'll press download and it'll download this straight to my computer. And I'll go back in Ads Manager and I'll click Add Image. I'll press Upload. And I'll just click on that image we just made in Canva. It's loading. Okay, once the image has processed, I'll select it and press Next and press Done. And now this image will appear right here in our ad. And I'll start with the headline actually. And usually what I'll usually do whatever the bedroom, bathroom, or square footage, something like that in the headline. So I think this is a 4-bedroom house, so I might say 4-bed, 3-bath, sorry, not naff, bath, home, just listed in Linden, whatever the city location is. I might add an emoji, stand out. All right. And I'll usually, for this top headline, I'll do a couple emojis to make it stand out again. I might do these exclamation points. This beautiful home is just listed in Linden. I might add another house emoji. Fix my typo here. I might say, you do not want to miss this opportunity to own this beautiful home. Its many features include, and this is when I'll start using a green checkpoint emoji. And I'll list around 3 to maybe 6 features of the home that are really unique, or not necessarily really unique, but the selling points. So I might say 4 beds and 3 baths. Let's say high vaulted ceilings. Hardwood, or let's say large basement. And this home had a view of a mountain here in this area, so I might say views of Mount Baker. Something like that. And I usually always say ... and much more. And I'll do this emoji right here, the click below. And I'll say click learn more below for more information. Click for more info. And under call to action, I'll select learn more. And now this is our Facebook ad. It's just been made. It's time to create our lead form. So this listing already actually has that lead form made, but I'll show you how to go and make that. You'll press create form. And you'll want to press continue. Let's go ahead and title the lead generation form the address of the listing. So I might say 1729 Baker Crown Circle lead gen form, something like that. Intro, I actually get rid of this greeting as I think it causes a little bit too much friction. And then in questions, for description, just put, please leave your info below for more information. I actually get rid of this full name. I'll press delete. I'll add a category. I'll select username, first name, add category, username, last name, add category, contact fields, phone number, and then I'll drag email down here. So it'll look like first name, last name, phone number, and email. Privacy policy, all you really need to do here, if you have a privacy policy for your website, go ahead and put that link there. If you don't have one made, you can just add, say, this listing websites link. You can go ahead and just add that right here. Completion, thanks, you're all set. Usually what I do is I'll say, we will contact you soon with more information. Until then, please feel free to visit the listing website below. View call to action button, view website, call to action text, view website, and for the link, I'll put the listing website in there. That's it. You've created your lead generation form. You'll press publish. And now it's in there right there. So now we have created the ad. The next step is to simply press publish. Once it's published, if we go back out here to campaigns, we'll see it right here. Whoops, let's get rid of this. We'll see it right here, campaign name, and it's in review. Now, if you've never run a Facebook ad before, this might take up to a whole day before it gets approved. But if you've ran Facebook ads before, this should get approved within the next hour or two. The next thing that we have to figure out is how do we follow up with these leads and organize it so you're not going crazy, because you're going to start receiving a lot of leads. Now, one of the services that we offer at Facebook Listing Ad Machine is we follow up with all the leads automatically, no matter what. After you place an order on the Facebook Listing Ad Machine, anytime a lead comes through, they're automatically going to receive a text message and an email from you that, just engages with them, starts a conversation, and tries to warm them up. That comes standard on all of our Facebook advertising packages. If you want more information on that, again, please feel free to visit our website and you'll be able to see a lot more information about the services that we offer. Now, if you choose not to hire us, that's completely okay. I'm going to show you a free and pretty simple way to keep track of all the leads. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to want to create a Google Sheet. So you go into your Google Drive and you'll press New, and let's create a Google Sheet. And what I like to do is I like to name this Google Sheet whatever the address is. So we'll say 1729 Baker Crown Circle. Leads. For this column, I name it first name, second column, last name, email, phone number. Because again, these are the contact fields that we are requiring on our Facebook lead generation form. The next columns that I like to add are phone call, yes, no, appointment, yes, whoops, yes, no, and you can even say notes here. I find that these are the three columns that most agents want. So, you'll keep track if you got connected to them on the phone, you'll keep track if you've had a consultation with them, and then maybe just add a few more notes right here. I then like to just space these out just a little bit more. Email, phone number, and I will select all these, I'll make them bold, I'll center them, and add a little border. I might change the background color. Now that we've made your Google Sheet, I'm going to show you how to connect this Google Sheet to your Facebook ad. So anytime a lead comes through on your Facebook ad, all their information will automatically be put into this Google Sheet. And to do that, I use a service called Zapier. If you have an account, that's great. If you don't have an account, it's relatively cheap. I think it's about $20 a month. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you have one. If you don't, this is something I highly recommend. So once you have your Zapier account, you'll go here and you'll press Make a Zap. And once this loads your trigger, you're going to search apps. You're going to type in Facebook, and you're going to collect Facebook lead ads. From here, the trigger event, you're going to hit New Lead. You're going to press Continue. Facebook lead ads account. I'm already logged in here, so there I am. If you don't see anything here, you'll just press Connect a New Account, and it'll easily walk you through how to connect your Facebook ads account to your Zapier account. So I'll click that. I'll press Continue. For the page, that's the page that you ran the ad from. So again, we ran it from Jacob Pets Real Estate. We'll hit that. For our form, that's the lead generation form we made. Again, we just made this one, 1729 Baker Crown Circle. We'll press Continue. And it's going to test the trigger. and you'll just press continue. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to select Google Sheets. If it's not right here, again, you can just type this in, Google, there it is, Google Sheets. Action event, we're going to press create a spreadsheet row. We'll press continue. Google Sheets account, we'll select whatever email is associated with this Google Drive account. So this is my graham.friels@gmail.com account. So I'll select that one, graham.friels@gmail.com. We'll press continue. For the drive, you'll just probably select my Google Drive. For the spreadsheet, it'll be the spreadsheet that we just made, 1729 Baker Crown Circle leads. Worksheet will be sheet 1. And see, it's already imported those columns that we just made. Phone call, yes, no, appointment, yes, no, notes. So for this, we're going to add the correct information. So we'll hit first name, and don't be afraid of, this test lead dummy for Facebook name. That's just the information that Facebook populates into it. When a real lead comes in, it'll actually have the real information. So select first name, last name, email, press email, phone number, show all options, phone number. That's all that we need to automatically get imported. Again, the next stuff, you or your assistant can manually input this information. You'll press continue. And so now it wants to test it. So when I press test and continue, it's going to go ahead and import that information right here automatically. So again, I'll show you what that looks like. You press test and continue. And look, it's already imported that information. Again, this looks kind of rough or not that great, but when you have a real lead come through, it'll look better. For now, I'll just go and delete that information. And now we'll turn on our Zap. And I'll typically name this the address again. Oops. All right, guys, so that is it. I've shown you what a good listing website looks like. I've shown you how to create your Facebook ad, and I've also shown you how to connect your Facebook ad to a Google Sheet, making it really easy to organize everything and keep track of your leads. Again, if you want a physical PDF or a guide to walk you through all these steps, make sure you include this guide. We'll include a link in the description below. And until then, if you have any questions, please feel to reach out to us by emailing us at info@facebooklistingadmachine.com. And again, if you're the type of person that just wants to hire someone to do this, make sure you visit facebooklistingadmachine.com. There you can find out more about our services, and you can even place an order. After you place an order, your campaign will be live in 24 hours, and we'll start getting you some amazing results. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful.